Alright, it's time to get started with the first game for today. A game I've already Let's Played before. Double Dragon 2 The Revenge. This is the original arcade version. And the gameplay does move quite a bit faster compared to the first Double Dragon on arcade. This is pretty much a direct sequel. Instead of kidnapping Marion, they just outright kill her. They just gun her down. She's dead. Oh, found the jump button. Okay, so you have a button for attacking left and a button to attack right. And you have another button for jumping. So if you're facing away, and you use the attack facing right and the attack left, it's going to be a kick instead of the punch. And vice versa, of course. Okay, they just won't stop flanking me. Oh my god, are you serious? Give me that. The women in this actually look like something out of Mad Max now. Oh my god, I took a death already. Yeah, the Double Dragon games are usually no slouch on arcade for sure. I mean, look at that. The AI is quite smart. Like, just outright avoiding my whip range. Oh, I think I found the elbow button, which I think is jump and attack at the same time. Whew, the height that box gets when it's thrown. Look at this muscle-bound dude. It's like if Hank Hill and some, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger had a child. Forgot what the combination is for the hurricane kick. Maybe it's not in this game? Oh, it would have to be. Oh, I got alley-ooped. Alright, he's out. There, just grab him by the hair and give him the knees. The default controls on this core makes knowing what attack left and attack right is kind of confusing. The attack right is to the left of the attack left button. Do you understand how messed up that is? I'm sure that's different on a MAME core, but this is not a MAME core. I mean, look at that. I get to use the whip once and already I lose it. Get him out of here. Nope. Oh, is that a freaking shovel? It just chucks it. Now none of us can have it. Nice going, idiot. Was this burn off? Yeah, that's burn off. Oh yeah, you can just get an attack on you as soon as he arrives. Oh, he won't even let me jump. Okay, that's how you do the hurricane kick. You have to do it just before you're about to fall. Oh, I'm dead. Again. That's okay, I'll be back. And then he disintegrates. I'm not picking that up. Oh yeah, just like the first game on arcade, the next level is just like continuous scrolling. Huh, I like how we both flinch. Oh! Pfft. Just throw a grenade at me. Like the Lee brother just taking it right in the face. Hey there, Magnatius. Never played Baldur's Gate 3, but I do want to. Anyway, how are you? Never played any of the Baldur's Gate games, though. Eat it. I know you could use a little bit more iron in your diet. Might as well just throw it right at your head. Oh, you've been alright? That's good. You didn't miss much. This is only the first game. Still early in the month, trying to grow the start of the month BS. Oh, good luck with that. I finally get around to passing in my lease agreement for the apartment. So I had until like maybe June to do it. And I've been putting it off since I got it in December. I know one of my friends, she's gonna move out around July because she can't afford the rent increase. Which sucks, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Why does he look like the dude from Thundercats? I can afford the rent increase, so I'm not gonna move out. And I imagine it would just be a pain in the ass to do all that. If it ever gets to a point where it's just too much, then I might have to. But not right now. Oh, the conveyor belt's making some noise. Oh, I guess we all die. Except for that dude in the green. I've been hearing some noise around here. Oh, is that you? Billy Lee or Jimmy Lee or whatever the hell you want to be called? Oh, hey there, Research. It's good to see you. I wonder if I can bait these guys on the belt. Oh, no, that got me. Yeah, I had the day off, so I figured I'd just stream a bit early. Well, I got absolutely mollywopped. Like, if you know what you're doing, you can just, like, bait this boss to get on the conveyor belt and send him through the pit, but I'm not that skilled at Double Dragon. Alright, got him with a whirlwind. Alright, mission 3. Huh. No, it ain't. I think that's gonna do it for Double Dragon 2 The Revenge for arcade. So what did you all think about this game? Would this be something you'd put a few quarters in? Especially if you had, like, one other person to play with. I think for me, it's definitely an improvement from 1. And then 3 just went down a cliff. So if you're gonna, like, play a Double Dragon game, you're better off either this one or the first one. Because sadly, that series quality is a little all over the place. So there's that, unfortunately. I think for me, I would probably put a couple quarters in now and then. Especially if I'm playing with a friend. I would say it's a 3. It's better than the Genesis version of Double Dragon 2 The Revenge. Wow, chat says it's a 4. Oh. Okay, there we go. I was clicking on the wrong thing. I almost changed the Game Boy score. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. Chat, or in other words, one of you says it's a 4, so I guess we're going with 4. Alright, let's switch it up to another arcade game that has also been played before. Well, this one's been streamed before. We're going to be playing Crime Fighters for the arcade, which is an old Konami beat-em-up. Let me just switch on over to it real quick. Can I do it from here? Is that how it's gonna work? Or I'm gonna have to, like, close it out and then reopen it. Oh, it's paused, that's why. It doesn't remind you of what company made this game. These girls have all been kidnapped by this fat toad. Go get them back and clean up the streets while you're at it. Well, maybe if you didn't call him like a fat toad, maybe you wouldn't see the need to kidnap women. Okay, so to attack, you have to, like, hit 2 buttons at the same time. Like both attack buttons. Oh, you can even kick them while they're down. Alright, now I got the knife. Huh, are you covered? Oh, I guess I'm kinda covered and compressed. Hey there, Lily. Oh god, I'm surrounded. Okay, I can get behind the sign. I was worried if I couldn't. This did not get a console port, by the way. Neither did its sequel, Vendetta. Vendetta is also called like Crime Fighters 2 in some regions. Oh no! Can't see. You only get like 1 life per credit, too. That's kind of rough. I think you can get a gun in this game. If you get a gun, you might want to keep it the whole round. Because it's just so broken. Funny enough, you do have a button to attack from behind you, but it's only a kick.
Thank you.
Ironhead with a raid for himself. Thank you so much for that. Hope your stream went well. What were you playing? Is there a beat 'em up where you're a punk beating up men in suits? There might be a beat 'em up where you beat up men in suits, but you're also a man in a suit. But I think that's just an indie game. I forget what it's called. I think it came out sometime in, what, 2 years ago? Puyo Puyo Tetris? I think I've heard of that. He's just fixing his hair. Now you gotta fix up your ribs in the afterlife. Here, give me that. Stabby, stabby. I know when I stream this, I put on, like, cheats that have, like, what, infinite lives or continues, but we're just gonna leave that off. Oh, that didn't even look like it hit me there at first. Okay, I guess you just gotta make him swing constantly. So you just, like, stand still. And then you just punch the shit out of him. For some reason, he won't bother to get closer to you. So, very easy boss to exploit. Just make sure you back up a little bit. Oh. I think he changed his strat a little bit. Oh, probably because he's almost dead. I didn't think it was like until the early 90s where Konami got better with like implementing beat-em-ups and hitboxes for beat-em-ups. Or at least like consistent attacks for them. Okay, I guess I don't get to hit you reliably, huh? Oh, he lived through that. Give me that. Now, the pipe is so goated because sometimes it just one-shots them. Oh, he's up. Nice red pants, bro. No, I didn't want to pick up the knife! It was part of his master plan! Oh, there was two knives, so I ended up trying to pick up the other one. It's a little rough. Phew! Satisfying noise. Hey there, Penny. Good to see you. I know it's not moving, but it feels like the posters on the train are moving. Oh, there's somebody with a gun. Trying best to make sure that the dude with the gun is the last one I kill. Yeah, the girl's blinking, so I'm not losing my mind. Oh, this gun is weak! Like, your fists do more damage. But at least you can just hit them all the way. Okay. The poster that misses is just, like, looking, and you see the right leg move a bit. You know, just to make sure that you all know she has an ass. Oh, look at this guy. No! Constantly getting shot, my one weakness. Alright, so that's gonna do it for Crime Fighters for the arcade. I think we've seen enough. So, how do you feel about this game? Like, it is kind of put together, but, you know, Konami wasn't exactly the most polished when it came to beat 'em ups back in the late 80s. But this was a good effort, all things considered. And yes, they did get better in the 90s. Especially with games like, say, Metamorphic Force, what was it called? Violent Storm, and X-Men, TMNT games, etc., etc. But before then, it was, like, somewhat rough around the edges, but not in a bad way. I think for me, it's better than I gave it credit for. I think I was a bit rough on it at first because I didn't really play it that much. So I think I'm gonna... a game that I normally would have said was a 2, I'm just gonna bump it up to a 3. Oh, we got a 2, a 3, and a 4. So average is out to a 3. Alright, well, we're gonna get ready to play another arcade game. Seeing as I already got it all set up. This one, I doubt is gonna be as good as a 3. Just gonna throw that out there. This one's called B-Rap Boys.
I'm big. I'm awesome. When I hit the stage, men go wild, girls go crazy.
Well, it's got voices, at least. Imagine going to an arcade machine and seeing a cabinet like this for the first time. So Kaneko is involved in this, and looks to be a 3-player game.
On the stage, we meet to rock the beat. And it's a known fact, we're hitting.
Oh, I thought this was character select. Oh, I'm just a dude on a bicycle now. What do you mean they get like a monster truck? That's a bit unbalanced. Alright, so you got a button for attack and a button for jump. I'm pretty sure this rap is exclusive to this game. Okay, you only have like one button for jump and another one for attack. What the hell? Is this a piano? Oh, careful. You're littering everywhere. I'm guessing like the green in my score is my health bar. Oh, can I pick that up? Oh, they can. Oh no, I'm off my bike. Wait. Was I riding my bicycle while wearing roller skates? Do not sit on plants. You know, they actually had to... There was a reason they had a sign for that. And I'm pretty sure you can guess what that reason is. Why did... Okay, I thought I was literally just beating up the same dudes. The entire stage. Okay, I can get back on the bike. Alright, now I'm dead. I have a bat. Come on, who wants to step up and die? Or get brain damage? The Pale Cafe. They don't let in anybody with color. So maybe they deserve to have their stuff beat up. Oh Jesus, what a collision. God, that broke the window. Okay, you... Doesn't feel like I'm making any progress. Every time I kill some dudes, more just come up immediately. Like, the music is the only thing that's giving it charm. Sprite's got some detail, at least. They just make the bad guys look goofy as hell. They look like something out of a cartoon. Alright, game over. Okay, at least you continue where you left off. Oh, are they chicken burgers? The watermelon was explosive. See, this was a culture. Hot dogs on a stick were $1.25. Are you gonna find a hot dog that's $1.25 nowadays? At least for sale. Yeah, I kind of wish enemies had health bars so I know how close they are to being defeated. Did you say I will die? Excuse me? You get the stick for $1.25. No, $1.25 plus tax. Hot dog boys need yachts too, right? I mean, look how many enemies you gotta fight on screen at once. I swear that dude with the whitish shirt reminds me of one of the characters in Recess. What was the big guy's name? Gus? It's like if he was a greasy teenager. I couldn't even get a GED now. Oh, what the fuck? It's Timu Zangief. Okay, I need to get through that fence. Wait, how the hell am I supposed to do that? Do I have to... Did I defeat those two? Oh, okay, I had to, like, hold the jump button for longer. Oh my god. Oh, he's gotta get back up immediately after being knocked down a single time. Oh, I got picked off by the box. Look at his shoulders, too. It's a sight to behold. Okay, I'm just gonna get pinned down. Nope. Don't do it. Oh, that drop kick picked me off. Ah, the anti-air. Okay, that's like 2/3 of my health in a single combo. Not a fan of like the roller skate physics because it just makes you glidey. Okay, he's almost out. It's flashing darker. Enough of the small talk. Did I get him? Yeah, he looks very excited. Look at him. What the frick? I'm just throwing drums. If I didn't know better, this is like a bonus stage. But I can die in it. Oh my god, what is this? Get in the robot, B-Rat, man! Okay, this one can jump too. Yeah, this is how slow you move in this. Oh wait, there. Okay. That was fun while it lasted. The sheer hypocrisy of this robot wearing a peace sign on his robot while punching the shit out of me. The annoying thing is he can just punch you right out of the thing. Why does it sound like Will Smith is providing the voiceover for the uh-huh. Okay, I say one or two more flurries and it's out. I did it! That was all level 1. And why the hell am I in a different outfit? Okay, that was kind of jarring. Now I'm in stage 2. So you can choose between a bike and a skateboard. I mean, the game has a sense of humor. I'll give it that. It doesn't take itself seriously. But like the actual combat in the game, it just wasn't very satisfying at all. I also want to look at something here. No, this did not get a port anywhere. Not on the Genesis, not on a microcomputer, not anywhere. It was just on the arcade, and that was it. So yeah, I find like the actual combat in this really, really clunky. Like probably more so than Crime Fighters, which was an older game. So, like, it's not terrible. But around that time, there were much better beat-em-ups you could have played. Even some better ones that came out before this. Alright, chat gives it like a 2, a 3, and a 4. That's like the second game in a row we saw that. You know what? I'm gonna give it a 2. It's fine!
Incoming game.
Penne?
B-Rap Boys, Arcade, so I won't forget.
You already nominated a game this week. So you're gonna have to like make a mental note of that for next week. So let's move on to another game. What one am I gonna play? I got a whole bunch of them lined up. I guess we can play this one. I'll have to switch to a different core because it's actually not arcade this time. Yes, I have it. I had it like a while ago. So I thought I was going to play it a couple weeks ago, and then I just didn't. Like, we already played a port of this game previously. It was the Super Nintendo one. So now we're going to play Death and Return of Superman for the Sega Genesis. Let's take a look at the options. Shoot, attack, jump? Okay, I'd rather see, like, rather do it like this. Jump being B, A attack, C is special, Y is shoot. Why does it only use, like, Y and not X and Z? Metropolis, present day. A peaceful summer evening when suddenly... a complete power failure. Oh, that's just Texas. Deep inside the Metropolis power plant, the Underworlders celebrate their takeover. This looks like a job for... Superman! Level 1, Siege of the Underworlders. Alright, it plays quite similar to the SNES version. The music, however, is very, very different. This one just sounds a bit more upbeat for some reason. Whereas the Super Nintendo is like a dark and depressing. Wonder why this sudden tonal shift. Oh, so much for jumping over that. This is only the first stage and already we gotta deal with enemies with Gatling guns. Oh, you can double jump in this to take flight. Oh, I'm already dead. That's a bit early. So yeah, you just like... you can die really fast in just a small amount of hits in this. And that's even with getting health midway. Okay, that's probably another super attack.
How high in the level of spice would you handle in your current state?
I can handle most of the Buldak noodles except for the 2X. Like, if we got to, like, say, 1X, I can handle that fine. Oh, of course we gotta have a lift. They're just gonna give it to you in stage 1. Oh, wow, the throw speed. A little insane. A tick. How does it feel to not be in a game that's 3 hours long? Harris sells a kickin' chicken sandwich from Zaxby's along with fries and white cheddar bites. Place the ranch for Zax sauce and mix the tongue towards sauce, and it always comes with nom. We don't have Zaxby's here. I wouldn't mind trying it out. Like, we have a Mary Brown's, which is like a local chicken chain. Which is like in other parts of Canada, too. And they have like a hot honey sandwich that I haven't tried yet, but I do want to. Okay, go that way. Since when did Tick get like a flying license? I never had I guess yeah, I did have hot honey before. Like an old pizza place slash bakery that I went to that moved had like a hot honey. That was pretty damn good on a pizza. Oh, can't believe that hit me. But I also saw in a YouTube video that apparently there's a different kind of honey called like Mad Honey. Which I'm surprised it was even allowed to be sold in the United States, let alone anywhere. Although I don't think it came from there. And apparently if you have some, you start to hallucinate. Which is kind of wild. I doubt that I'd be surprised if that's not, like, banned to buy in Canada. There's a honey out there that kind of makes you high when you eat it. Maybe that's the one I'm talking about, like, Mad Honey? Maybe it's the one I'm talking about. You know what? Let me see if I can just Google that. Oh, wait. There's an actual website for that? Oh, it's from Nepal. Here's like the site for it, if you're ever curious. Of course it was featured on the Joe Rogan podcast. Why wouldn't it? Oh my god, on sale for 114 US dollars. Apparently that's a sale. Because apparently it contains cyanotoxins, which can induce visions. It's made by Himalayan giant bees. That's why it's so expensive. Yeah, that's definitely way above my pay grade. I'm not gonna be getting that. Imagine making Honey Nut Cheerios out of Mad Honey. Closter? That is such a Pokemon name. Okay, the special attack sucks on it. Okay, I can shoot. I'm surprised it does not even consume HP. Taste tested on YouTube? I mean, if everybody wants to crowdfund like $114 Mad Honey. Oh, yeah, it's David Hasselhoff. Newsflash! A being of unknown origin is heading for Metropolis, destroying everything in its path. Not even the Justice League can stop it. Doomsday is here! That's how he sounds. Don't worry about it. Only Superman can save us now. He doesn't want to, though. Doomsday in Metropolis. I ate Honey Nut Cheerios and now my bed won't stop talking to me. It's like, I tried to pour some milk into the Honey Nut Mad Cheerios, and then the cow knocked on my door to take the milk back. Like it reverse milked itself. High vacuum power teats. So anyway, I think that's the death or return of Superman, since we got completely derailed by hallucinogenic honey. I'm pretty sure you need hallucinogenic honey to get through the tick and not think it's a 3-hour slog. Teats. Never mind. Vacuum power tits would be like breasts that feed back. Oh my god, I can hear the rain really loud outside. I mean, the gameplay for the Genesis port of Death and Return of Superman is still solid. But its music is not as good as the Super Nintendo version, so that goes down a point. Alright, only one of you voted and said it's a 4. I'm gonna say it's a 3 just because they took the good music out. Alright, let's go on to the next game, shall we? Thankfully this one's also on the Genesis, so we don't need to switch cores. This one should be familiar to a lot of you, though. Make sure I select the correct version. Ah, there we go. This is Streets of Rage 2 for the Genesis. 1 year after the battle, the city that had been plagued with crime and violence was safe and peaceful. However, evil has once again cast its shadow over the city. Mr. X, the syndicate boss believed destroyed by the 3 young vigilantes, has come back to life stronger than ever. Thirsty for revenge, he kidnaps Adam in an attempt to lure Axel and Blaze into a trap. Axel and Blaze set out to help their faithful companion, joined by Axel's friend Max, a wrestler, and Adam's kid brother Skate. They're determined to save Adam and put Mr. X out of action. 4 young friends, rage burning inside them, make a stand for friendship and peace. So yeah, I have played like Streets of Rages 1 through 3 on the Genesis. Well, technically 3 was the Mega Drive version in Japan. But I will say that of all three of them, I kind of like 2 more. 2 was definitely a glow up from 1. Like, right down to the music. Like, if you use Axel, you're gonna be using Grand Upper a lot. All you have to do is, like, double tap forward and then attack. And you do an uppercut that can do some crazy damage. You can even do that in the middle of a combo, too. I know other characters probably have special moves as well, but I haven't played the other characters enough to know them. Then again, when I did my playthrough of Streets of Rage 2, it was actually as Max, not Axel. Like, how do you not get pumped hearing this music? Probably, like, one of Yuzo Koshiro's better OSTs. Oh. Okay, I guess it's a stabby knife, not a throwy knife. Hey, even the bad guys are dancing to the music. They know it's good. Oh, the slam! Whoa. Oh, nice, a 1-up. And I intercepted the knife. Okay, we got an extra life through score. I think it's like every, what, maybe 25,000 points? Yeah, I think so. Big headbutt. Hi there, Joker. Good to see you. I don't know why you need to apologize for that. If you got things to do, you got things to do. Hi, it's Jack. Oh, sign meat! Was that worth picking up the knife? All businessmen usually hide bags of money under tables. But they only show up when the table is beat up. Yeah, try that in real life. See how well that works. We haven't even reached the first boss yet. The first stage for this game is... Now that I think about it, it's longer than I expected. Oh. Good slide attack. not a good idea to be headbutting somebody who's bald. Oh! Got the dominatrix girl. Electra. Of course they would give a basic enemy now 2 health bars. See ya. Alright, lurking away sounds good. Oh, I think that's the first boss. Barbin. Oh, if you hold up and jump during a throw, you can tech throw. And then you just don't take damage. Oh. Got him. Easy first boss. Did I play Streets of Rage Remake? No. I kinda have no interest to be honest. Alright, so that's gonna do it for Streets of Rage 2 for the Genesis. I would have played Stage 2, but Stage 1 is actually longer than I expected. So what did you think about this game? I think right down to the gameplay and the music, it's just a very solid beat 'em up. That you could really only get on the Genesis. And like maybe other Sega compilations that re-release it. I'm pretty sure it is on a Switch Online as well. But yeah, you'd think a game like this would end up on arcade, but none of the Streets of Rage games did go on arcade. So I will say that it's certainly one of the most solid beat-em-ups you can play, and it even has 2-player. So like, as good as like Final Fights 1 through 3 are on the Super Nintendo, for example, they definitely have its share of shortcomings, whereas the Genesis trilogy, I think it holds up all the way. So I'm going to give Streets of Rage 2 for the Genesis a 5. Oh my god, all of you say it's a 5. So yeah, this is definitely a game that you would all recommend. Alright, let's move on to another game that is, let's see here. That's not very well known at all. In fact, I realized I got to, update the file database. Because otherwise I won't be able to play the game yet. Alright, just give me one moment while I get that all sorted out. Ah, there it is. Alright, this one is called Fallen Angel on the Amiga. I don't remember if this ever had a Western release, or it might have just stayed in Europe. Emerald Software put it out in 1989, so it's definitely an early Amiga game. Press fire to start, okay. You are now flying into Heathrow Airport. Oh yeah, these graphics definitely did not age well at all. Seems like most of the major sounds in the song are coming out of the right ear. Okay, up is jump in this, as in most Amiga games. Okay, so I have to hold the fire button, then hit left to punch left. If I hold the fire button and hit up, I do a jump kick. Why am I beating up Charlie Chaplin? Also, there's no 3D plane, you're just on going left and right. Does show me how many lives I have. It doesn't even sound like I'm punching a person. Uh-oh. I'm getting flanked. Okay, I don't know what's worse, a knife or an umbrella. Oh god, he's going for my kneecaps! Please select your... You could choose a destination? Let's go to the Finchley Central. So there's like... Area select. I'm guessing you have to go to maybe a specific area to complete the game? Ow. Oh god. Oh god, how tough are these guys? I'm dead. Air? So I got an item, what is that for? Is that like a train ticket? But I was already on a train. Dead Kennedys. Oh, there's a beer advertisement. Oh, there's even a time limit for some reason. I have to go back onto the train? So I probably had to grab an item from Finchley, and I gotta bring it somewhere, but where? Oh god. There's two enemy sprites that are combined with each other. Okay, these guys are weak. Two punches and they're out. It looks like I gotta find two specific items. Let's try Highgate. Most of the areas just look the same. So you have to go to an area, find an item if there is one, go on the train, beat up enemies on the train, go to a different area, see if the item you picked up goes to that area, and if it doesn't, you have to get back on the train. And it just comes down to just, like, holding fire and just mashing a direction. And that's it. An extremely basic gameplay loop, if there ever was one. Sometimes if you're unlucky, the enemy is just gonna hit you, even if you're mashing attack. So apparently there was nothing in Highgate. I had no reason to go that way. That was a waste of time. But I bet I had to beat up every enemy just to even get on the train at all. So imagine if you played through this game enough times, you'll probably know what places to go to. Like, and know which ones to avoid until later. So it seems like a game you can learn. Even though the gameplay loop itself is, very underwhelming. But honestly, you could play much worse beat-em-ups on the Amiga. Red Heat, anyone? If you can consider that a beat-em-up. Then again, how many beat-em-ups let you beat up Charlie Chaplin? Well, what would be worse? If items were RNG and throw a station on each... Oh my god, that... Knowing that it's RNG... I mean, it would, like, make things interesting, but also very tedious. Like, you might as well go through every area. Especially if all of them could have, like, the same enemies. This just feels like we have Kung Fu Master at home. Only that sometimes they hurt you. I'm just thankful that the controls are at least easy to know. It's just too bad the gameplay loop itself is extremely bland. You know what? I've had enough. So that was Fallen Angel on the Amiga. I mean, it could be worse. But it could be a hell of a lot better, too. So how do you feel about Fallen Angel on Amiga? I think for an Amiga game on its own, it's not terrible. But it's also very, very bland. I think that's its biggest sin on being bland. Oh wait, what did I get an alert for? Oh, Twitch Unity Guild is now open in my language for creators to collaborate with. I mean, isn't that what that knock feature kind of was? So yeah, it could be worse. But it could be a lot better. The music does get stale real fast, too. So you know what? I'm giving it a 2. Alright, so split between 2 and 3. So the consensus is like a 2.5. That's actually quite acceptable. Alright, let's move on to another game that's also a computer game, but it's not Amiga. I haven't even tested it out to see if it works. I'm sure it does. But I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Just give me one sec to get it all ready. This is Mad Stalker Full Metal Force, but for some reason on the X68000 it's called Full Metal Fourth. And I don't know why. Oh, Fill-In Cafe was involved in this. So this game was ported to a lot of different systems. Although I'm pretty sure it was only in Japan. It was on the X68000, the FM Towns, the PC Engine CD, and even on the PlayStation. 2142 AD, Artemis City. Well, at least Artemis City's name is in English. People were about to forget all those disasters. Oh, the text is so hard to read. A warship probably built during the late wartime was discovered by the military. There were a few hundred slave gears aboard the warship and be put under military control. Apparently I just got a bit of an alert there. Oh, it turns out WWE 2K25 came out today. Under the intention of the ruling government in power, that's government spelled wrong. Oh wow, they don't give you time to read that. Also, I'm a bit surprised that this is in English. X68000 didn't come out in the West. The man tests the Pound Dog, the main computer Omega of the warship stored within the premises of military facilities. Suddenly began operations. Omega conducted network access to military channels, froze all functions of Artemis City, and gave a command to the slave gear to put the entire city under control. Okay, so we got a dystopian society. Oh wow, those civilians just disappeared. Just imagine minding your own business and then an entire street blows up. I know I'll eventually have to play this game again for a PC Engine grab bag, I don't know when. Terminate all tests immediately and join the force within the city. Repeating. Oh, there's even a versus mode? Alright, get started. Hope I pressed the correct button. Oh, stage 1, here we go. Oh, up is jump. I have a punch. I have a heavy punch. Oh, it turns out I can use 4 buttons. But there's like 2 of them do the same thing. There's like light and heavy. Okay, I just played like smaller gears. Oh, get off me. Sometimes I can use my gun. I don't know if there's a certain input to make you use the gun. Oh, quarter circle forward lets you use the gun. If you use like a light punch, the bullet goes slower. If you use heavy attack, it goes faster. Oh, so this is pretty much a beat 'em up with fighting game controls. Okay, so I do like a forward and quarter circle. I think I do a dashing slash. I don't know if Shoryuken input just does the jumping uppercut in this. Because usually I find Shoryuken input's a bit dicey to pull off even in Street Fighter. Okay, these fucks won't get off me. If they latch onto you, they're just gonna keep doing damage. So far, this is not bad. Oh, health? Oh, I wanted to save that for later, but that didn't even give me full health, so... it's fine. Oh, I got thrown. I have a throw as well. Oh, double tap forward does the shoulder charge. So yeah, beat 'em up with fighting game controls. This is rad. Too bad we didn't get this in the West. Oh! Did you cause, like, those two pedestrians to get, or drivers get blown up? How dare you? I mean, sure, they were speeding, but come on, let traffic police deal with that. Okay, you get a little bit of parallax with this. Oh, thought you could shoot me, huh? Okay, I do see that you have a time limit. Man, Japanese companies really love to have their games with mechs. And sadly, a lot of them did not come to the West. Well, Cybernator did, which was like Assault Suits Falcon. But you'd be hard-pressed to find, like, a mech game that came to the West. If you, like, throw enemies into other enemies, it hits them, too. That's so satisfying. Oh, shit! I wasn't ready for that. Okay, clearly that's a boss since it has a health bar, but it can... oh my god, it can hit you with contact? That's a bit rough. So it can keep hitting you several times. Like that, see? And I don't think I have a block. I'm dizzied. Okay, we traded. Oh god, I think it's ahead. Oh shit! Oh my god, I got like juggled. There was nothing I could do. Game over? Oh my god, where does it put you? Okay, you can continue. But where do you continue from? I don't think this is the beginning. No, I think this is just the beginning of the section. Yeah, because I remember like this stage had 2 sections. I'm gonna give this one another go. Score reset too. Okay, I know there's a boss coming. I want to see if I can get a few pot shots at it. Wait, does it not have full health? Were my bullets actually connecting? Okay, I'm more ready for it now. Seems jump-ins are the way to go. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! Oh, don't do this! Okay. I recovered. But barely. 3 or 4 hits in a row from contact? Maybe there's some defensive maneuvers I don't know about, which will allow me to counter such an attack. If there isn't one, that's kind of bullshit. Alright, that's gonna do it for Mad Stalker Full Metal Fourth for the X68000. I know it's like Full Metal Force everywhere, but maybe Mike Tyson got to name the X68000 version. Then it would have been called like Mad Stalker too. So how do I feel about this game? It's honestly a decent enough story. Like, it's very bog standard for a bunch of, you know, dystopian societies with futuristic elements. And you get to play as a mech with some fighting game controls, which I think, like, once you start learning them, you can pull off some pretty decent attack strings. And the story's in English, even on the X68000, which is a Japanese microcomputer. So, I was a bit surprised, even though the text can be a bit hard to read. So you know what? I think it's good enough to... Yeah, do I want to give it a 4, though? It's got some deep gameplay. But even though we only have 1 life, at least you can continue from that section. You know what? I'm giving it a 4. I'm doing it. I'm giving it a 4. I hope the other ports, which is the FM Towns, the PC Engine CD, and the PlayStation, are just as good. Or honestly, I hope they're better. Because that would make me really happy if they're better. Alright, it's time to play a game that we have already, or that I have already played before on PC Engine grab bag, since we're talking about the PC Engine. Here's a game from that I have already covered in its grab bag. Ah, here it is. This is Wonder-Momo. I didn't even know this until recently, but it's a port of an arcade game. And I have the arcade version on the list as well. So it looks like this is pretty much a performance. Alright, Act 1. That's right, cheer for me. Cheer for woman. You gotta be careful because you do get hurt on contact. Oh, big tornado! Which makes me stronger! I win. Turns out that Kamen Rider-like enemy was the boss. Yeah, apparently this core does not like this game. I forgot that this had graphical glitches. Or if you hold up and jump, you can jump higher. Okay. If I'm getting hit in the head, why am I holding my stomach? Give me the power. Spin! Hey, it's Robo from Chrono Trigger. Dead. Yeah, the levels themselves are quite quick. If I remember correctly, I'm trying to think of which was the stage that I struggled with. Was it this one? Flying enemies are the worst because they just keep coming back. Also, the camera barely scrolls when you walk right to the edge. Oh, they already got demoted to basic enemy now. What a downgrade for them. I also gotta be careful because I'm about to die. Now I'm dead. No! Cry, woman! Alright, well at least I made it to Act 3. I'm pushing within 3 seconds! Jesus. So anyway, that's gonna do it for a Wonder-Momo. This is a game that we, again, already played before. It's pretty basic for what it is. I wonder how different the arcade version is gonna look when I eventually have to play it. Like, it's okay. It's not gonna knock your socks off. Like, very basic as it gets. Plus, it's like way too easy to take hits because everything is just all compressed together. So you can easily get destroyed if you're careless, like me. Like, it's not bad, but I don't think it's a 3. I think it's just a bit too bare bones for its own good. I'm gonna have to give it a 2. But, like, it's a high 2. Like, you can play way worse. Alright, chat split between 3 and 4. I'll give it a 3.5. Alright, let's move on to the next game that I wanted to play before, but I didn't get to. This one's for the PlayStation, by the way. This is Saban's Power Rangers Time Force, the PS1 version. Alright, don't want to get DMCA'd. Time Force! So, I think we played the Game Boy Color version of Power Rangers Time Force back in Retro Viewers Choice Season 1, but we never played the PlayStation version. Alright, what are the controls? Okay, square is jump, that's a bit weird. X is punch, circle is kick, triangle is grapple, R1 is ground thump, R2 is stun grenade, L1 tornado kick. Let's stick with the default controls for now. Okay, you can choose different rangers for their own stats. I think I'm gonna go with the yellow ranger.
These criminals are no match for me.
Level 1, The Path to Silver Hills. I think I heard this game is pretty annoying for tutorials.
Rangers, the Time Villains have traveled back here to the 21st century. You must defeat and capture them before they damage the timeline. Make your way up the cliffs to the town of Silver Hills. Frax's Cyclobots are causing havoc there. Apprehend all of the criminals you encounter. Should you accomplish your mission in the given time, you will receive a powerful bonus. Keep your eyes open for an artifact, too.
Okay.
These bonuses will stop the countdown briefly.
Oh yeah, you got a time limit in this, too.
Watch out, Ranger! There are boulders falling down those cliffs! If you're not careful, you'll be squashed! Extra life! Awesome!
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna tell you, like, what each item does. Oh, I got hit.
Well done! You'll find super time bonuses like this on each level.
Yeah, we haven't even found a basic enemy yet. So you gotta time yourself to make sure you don't get hit by the boulders. Alright, combat seems pretty clunky. I'd say this is giving me much confidence. Oh, how did I not get hit there? Seems like they're trading shots. Like, maybe you gotta hit and run each time? Alright, yeah, no, thanks for stopping by. That was close.
Your life force will be restored when you pick up these bonuses. Collect them when your life force energy needs boosting.
Oh! Oh, the depth perception almost messed with me. Oh, it's a 1-up.
Great! Now you'll be invulnerable to attacks for a limited time. Take out those bad guys.
Alright, what bad guys? Brutus? Oh, this guy. I'm a big ape man. You just better hope you can defeat me before that wears off. Okay, I gotta drop from above to get that 1-up.
Excellent! These power-ups allow you to move much faster for a limited time. Be careful how you use them.
Okay, you have nothing that makes you jump higher. Oh god. Why would you give me a speed burst here?
Your life force will be restored when you pick up these bonuses. Collect them when...
You just told me that. Why did you tell me that again? For the same pickup? Wait, how are you supposed to, like, not get hit during battle? It seems like they always hit you first. And there's nothing you can do to avoid it. Oh. Oh, do I have to get around that? I think so. I'm surprised they didn't outright tell me how the health pickups work again. The thing in the upper right is the amount of lives I have. Or that could be like those stun grenades. Didn't take as many hits that time. Barbatron. Oh god. I gotta pick my spots, but I can't be too slow either. Okay, that is the amount of lives I have. So the laser can hit you several times? That's a bit mean. Okay, you can hit them when they're downed.
Fast work, Ranger! This life force bonus has extended your life force bar. You now stand a better chance of overcoming your enemies.
Oh, a health extension?
Look out, Ranger! The time villain is mutating!
Alright, obligatory Zord battle. Alright, we'll continue. Zord mode blue, time force. Alright, let's see how the Zord battles go. Oh, these also have time limits. Oh, that missed somehow. Seems a bit hard to hit. And it has an evade button. That's very annoying. Oh god, just spamming kicks? Dead. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for Time Force for PlayStation. I think we've seen enough. Actually, let's see what happens after the Zord battle. Do you just go back to playing as a ranger? Yeah, I think so. So the loop is quite simple. Oh, select training?
This move is the Ground Thump Special. It can be used against your opponents to send a powerful tremor through the ground. It will also affect loose objects. To use the Ground Thump Special, press the R1 button. Whenever you see a cracked object, you can use your Ground Thump to break it.
What, like this?
Well done! You can see the tremor that is sent out. Any opponent in this area will be affected.
Wow, that was basic-ass training.
There are two types of recharge pads. One has an infinite amount of power, the other can run out. Try this one out.
Okay, guess you just walk on it. Okay, that other meter is for special power.
That's right! This one is an infinite charger. You can keep using this one to restore your power. There are two types of recharge pads. One has an infinite amount of power, the other can run out. Try this one out.
Why would you repeat the same line?
Great! This one is a red charger, which can run out. Around the time zones, you may find switches or levers. These will open doors and activate objects. Levers have many functions. Try activating the lever near the clock by standing next to it and pressing the X button or circle button. Well done, Ranger! Keep your eyes open for levers as you explore the past.
Alright, so I think that's gonna do it for Power Rangers Time Force. Just had, like, random training that just felt so, like, condescending. So how do you feel about Power Rangers Time Force on the PlayStation? As good as the Power Rangers shows are, the video games I find are usually very lackluster. If they're not lackluster, they're a bit too easy. Like, this one just feels a little rough around the edges. The platforming is just a bit much, especially on the first stage when you're dealing with boulders. And like having every stage with a time limit. I don't know what really happens if you run out of time, or you just lose the level, or you just get no bonus. But I feel like you're just be under pressure the whole time, and therefore you're just making more mistakes. And the hit detection is just very ass. I want to like this more, but I kind of have to give it a 2. It just could have been something a little bit better, but it's not. Alright, one person voted and says it's a 3. Alright, well, I guess it's a bit average. Alright, let's play another PlayStation game while we're at it. I'm gonna pick this one. Surely with a name like this, it would have to get like a perfect score, right? It's called Perfect Weapon. And this did come out in the West as well. Oh, she voiced Mythos in Tales of Symphonia? I remember that game. Oh, I thought I had to press a button to move on. Gray Matter? I've heard of that company. Like, I believe it was a Canadian programmer, like Chris Gray. Like, that's been around the 90s. Oh, I hope it plays better than it looks. Alright, what are the controls? Forward, backward, line up left and right, left punch, right kick, right punch, left kick. R1 to jump, L2 to go left, L1 to crouch. I'm guessing the shoulder buttons are just for strafing. Oh, it's even got a password system. Alright, let's jump in. God, I have multiple loading bars? Oh, now it's got to fill up to yellow. Nope, now it's got to fill up to red again. What is it doing? I feel like I had an unfair advantage there. Ow. I didn't hear no bell. What the hell? Why am I here?
Recording. Current date unknown. Current location unknown. I'm utterly lost, utterly alone. Time and place mean nothing to me in this alien land. As for my abductors, they are nowhere to be seen. And so my only enemy at the moment is this brutal cold of this godforsaken land. I now venture out in search of shelter and answers.
Oh, there's even a compass to tell you which way you're facing. Oh, grab the health. I can't even attack yet. Oh, no. You know what this means? We have ourselves a beat 'em up with tank controls. Alright, here's my map to select.
No way.
What is that jump? Oh, my first enemy is like wolves? Oh yeah, this is, oh, this is not going well, especially if I'm facing the wrong way. I'm gonna try this way. Oh, if I use R2, I just stay in place. Is this an enemy over here? No, that's just an item.
No way. No way.
We're seeing a fixed camera angles too.
No way. No way.
You can try to walk against a ledge, he'll just go, no way, no way, no way. How does this game not have a dash? Oh, I guess the map just shows you if there's items there, it's in red. If you cleared it out, it's in green? But how are you supposed to, like... Is there any block in this? Oh god. Actual human enemies. You gonna help me or what? Oh no, of course you're not gonna help me. I don't know about you, but, I'm not feeling good about this game. Okay, you have to double tap forward to dash. I don't feel like I healed much. Alright, now another wolf. Two of them, actually. Wait, why did I stop kicking? What's this? Oh, I'm picking up items.
No way.
Like those health pickups, they don't get used automatically.
No way. No way. No
I'm gonna
way.
try this way.
No way. No way.
He says that every time he's like touching the edge. Are you kidding me? Come on over. Looks like a battery over there. What is this?
No way.
Yeah, I'm not feeling this game at all. It's way too slow. When it comes to dashing, you have to stop, then double tap forward, but you have to do it at such a precise timing that it's almost not worth even trying to do. Not to mention each area just seems so large. It's an imperfect weapon, let's put it that way.
No way.
And like, we won't even try to jump until he's right at the very edge. Whoa! Oh god, there's a lot of them. Not facing the right way. Okay, I can see health bars on the enemies, but they're so tiny when there's lots of them. Okay, there's more health there. Okay, I thought the wolf just gave up on me. Combat walk is just so jank as fuck. I don't know how this got through playtesting and thought that, oh, this is good enough. There's just no way. I gotta go. I can't even tell which way I'm supposed to go. Everything just looks the same. Maybe I gotta go over there with those two?
No way.
Oh, this is just a place for another radar. Yeah, I think I've seen enough. Oh my god, this game is just dreadful. So that was a perfect weapon for the PlayStation. More like it's a perfect weapon to get people to swear off video games forever. If this is the one that they got as a kid. So I can tell you, if this is your only exposure to video games, you'd be like, oh yeah, if it's gonna be like this, why would I even bother to play games anymore? It's awful. Everything is just so slow. Everything is so plotty. Everything is just so jank. And not in a good way at all. Like, sometimes you can get fun jank, but this is not fun. Because it's also, like I said, very, very slow. I think I would consider this my first one for today. That's just how bleh it really is. What does everyone else think? Is this game redeemable? Oh, there's a split between 1 and 3. So it kind of divvies out to a 2. Alright, here's a port of a game we have played before. And this one's on the Saturn. But it's also only in Japan. So I just gotta get this sucker fired up now. Ah, here it is. This is Nekketsu Oyako, which is a Technosoft beat-em-up that we've already played on the PlayStation, which was also a Japan exclusive. If I remember correctly, I think the PS1 version did have an English patch. Then again, I think the Saturn one does too, but I couldn't really find it. I think there was like a dedicated site that hosts a lot of Saturn translations. Alright, I think I'll play as this character. Good to get a couple chapters out of the way. Congratulations! Every little bit goes a long way when it comes to writing. Mega Tokyo 2064. Oh, found the super move! Sadly, I don't remember everything on the PS1 version, so I can't really give it much of a good frame of reference. Oh, it's not even a pull, it's an hole. All. For some reason, like, the first letter in what you're dealing with is cut off. So instead of a rifle, I got an Eiffel. Ulnol? Is that a kernel? Wait, my bones are brittle, but I always drink ilk? Ire hydrant. I don't remember the PS1 version had that issue of like the first letter being cut off. I mean, everything else seems okay. Like, it's your bog standard beat 'em up, but surprisingly on a 5th gen CD hardware. Oh, an Saturn. I got the Ega Saturn. But yeah, I'm surprised that that got through when it was released. Oh my god, I can just keep teabagging on enemies. Oh, this guy's combat is pretty damn good. Like, the music here is fine. I can definitely see... I can hear some decent tunes. But I still can't believe they did not check to see if, like, the names of items and enemies was getting cut off. Also, it seems like X, Y, and Z do nothing in this. This is just a 3-button game. So I mean, like, beat-em-ups like this did not need a lot of controls to work with. That's not a pole, that's an ole. See? Monster car. The game really wants me to go, huh? Yeah, you can just keep juggling yourself like this. Oh, let me get some ushi. I like the little rotation of the poster sprite when it's falling. So it is making use of the Saturn hardware, at least. Oh yeah, isn't this the bridge where once you beat the boss, something really crazed happens? For anybody that didn't see me play the PS1 version, I'm not gonna say much. So I want you to see it for yourself. Okay, an awful lot of weapons on the bridge. You look for healing, gotta have your Alcium, I know, right? Oh, hello. Hello, Ikeda. Oh, that was a good air juggle. Easy. Alright, here it comes. Here comes the crazy shit. You just get eaten by a whale. And then you gotta fight inside the whale. This is stage 2. They just go all out with the crazy shit on stage 2. But anyway, that's gonna do it for Nekketsu Oyako. If you want to see more of the whale stage, I did play through it on the PS1 version. So, like, on first impression, how did you feel about Nekketsu Oyako on the Saturn? I don't know, like, if there's, like, one particular one on the PlayStation or the Saturn is better than the other. But overall, like, just to have your standard 90s era beat 'em up on the Saturn or PlayStation, on top of that, stage 2 as you fighting inside a whale against octopi. Which is just insane. Like, they just wanted to go absolutely crazy so early. Yeah, octopi with boxing gloves. This is stage 2. And then you fight the boss on top of the whale as well. So I did get the PS1 version of 4. Honestly, I gotta give the Saturn one a 4 as well. I didn't notice too many differences from it. So, I mean, I gotta be fair and just say that they're both around the same. Alright, I think we have time for one more game, and then I'm like gonna start getting tired, so I'll just have to call it after this. Here is a game that was only released in Japan. Yeah, crazy, I know. This one's called Shinjuku no Ookami. I never really played this one before. In fact, I never even heard about it until I was like going through the entire PS2 library over the course of a few weeks. I'm pretty sure this one did not get an English patch at all. That's a nice logo of the stretching dog. What a way to get started with a game where the player just shoots you right through the screen. Oh, guys, you got a gun! Why did it jiggle like that? I can't even make heads or tails of what's even going on here. And I think that's what makes it endearing. It looks like a detective beat him up. Yeah, he's holding a badge. Oh, thought we had a bit of skippiness. I wonder when this came out. Like, did this come out around the time of Yakuza coming out? (2009)? Yo, this was well out of after Yakuza 1. In fact, even after Yakuza 2. Maybe even 3 on PS3. Holy shit, this is a late game! Like, the PS3 was out! I'm guessing select is to skip the intro, which, why would I do that?
感情のるつぼと化したこの街で人は日々何かを得何かを失う色とりどりのきらびやかなネオンをまとう女たちその影となり息を潜め闇を貪る男たち秩序と無秩序が交錯する窓に広がる闇だがこの街には人がただ恐れ目を背けるだけの闇に完全と立ち向かう男がいる斧が法で悪を裁く一匹の刑事人は彼を
Yeah, totally not Kama Roadshow that I'm walking down.
寝ぼけないでくださいよ。
なんだ、早苗か。どうした？チューしてほしいのか？
違います。うるさいんです。いびき。
うっせえな。いびきぐらいでガタガタ言うんじゃねえよ。
私じゃないです。河本さんが言えって。
高橋さん、ちょっといいかしら。
や
ーん。何？
行きます行きます行きますよ。そういうわけですからね。さっさと起きてくださいね。
じゃあチューってほら、チュチュチューって。
I wonder how many cutscenes we gotta go through before we get to actual gameplay where we beat people up. Oh, now! Words, words, words. Oh, I can just roam around? What does that meter even mean? It's going up and down. Tutorial! Okay, I got X to jump. Square to punch. Triangle to kick. R1 to block. Oh god, I can just shoot out in the open. Oh, it seems I have a timer in the upper right. Can I just... Oh, what is this? Is this someone I can fight? Okay, now I can fight. Oh, this is just tutorial man, so he's just gonna do nothing. It just plays that jingle every time you want to do something. Okay, press circle. Let's just start another instruction. Oh, that's how you arrest them. So you beat them up and then you can arrest them. I see. Circle, like, is a good thing and X is a bad thing? So I guess there's good cop and bad cop controls? Okay, that actually slaps the cuffs on him. Well, he doesn't look cuffed to me. If I use X... Rock, paper, scissors? I'm gonna hit circle. Oh, I tase him! Did I tase him with my badge? What? Okay, this is a very odd game. Oh. What's going on? Oh, somebody's being belligerent. Oh, sorry. Why would the camera aim like that? Like, just directly at her chest. Oh, wow. You can do like an elbow drop. Hit the invisible wall. Alright, now will you come with us?
Huh? Oi.
You want me to tase you with my badge? Cause I'll do it. Take him away, boys.
Oi. Oh. Huh?
Yeah, it's Tutorial Man.
Hey. Hey.
I guess you did not approve of my motives, actions.
そんな。
Hang on, I have to answer this message.
Oi.
Oh, what's your problem? What a great grunt.
Hey.
Like, am I chummy with the chief, or is like, am I gonna be disciplined as well? Oh, okay, we got a lot of menus. Wonder if I can translate what some of them are. Somehow, I doubt it because the text is tiny. Oh, nap! Termination letter processing. Item, weapon, status, by district, criminal organization information, the detention center. The bottom left is save. Middle bottom is case resolution reward. And bottom right is to go out. Okay. So there's definitely a lot of, cop simulation elements as well. Outside of, just beating people up. This seems like a very deep game that I don't think I'll be able to play very well without an English patch. So that's going to do it for Shinjuku no Ookami for the PlayStation 2. So how do you feel about this game? I think it's alright for what it is. Combat seems a bit basic. But I mean, being able to handcuff your enemies and then like either, detain them or even tase them? I don't even know what the other two options were. So, who knows like what more I could have been able to do if I just managed to keep going or at least know what was going on. I'm gonna say it's a 3 because there's not enough there for me to say like, oh, it's a good game or like, oh, it's a poor game. Yeah, it looks like Chad agrees that it's also a 3. So, you know, I wish we could have been able to play it in English. Because maybe there could have been something there that's exciting. But for now, I think that's going to do it for the stream. Thank you all so much for coming out. We got through like a good chunk of the beat 'em up list, which I'm very happy about. Let's see here. Where do I want to send you off to? Oh, I forgot to mention that I'm off tomorrow, but on Sunday be another episode of PC Engine Grab Bag. So we have that to look forward to. I think I'll send you over to NecroStream, who's playing a little bit more Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake. So with that, I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.